Welcome back. Combat sports are competitive contact sports that usually involve one-on-one fights. Despite the sports being a medal-winning event at the Olympics and other global competitions, Nigerian athletes are still lagging behind. In our next report, we look at the chances of Nigerian athletes in combat sports at the Tokyo 2020 Olympics.
Combat sports like boxing, wrestling, judo, karate and taekwondo offer Nigeria huge potential for honor at global tournaments. They hold leading positions in African championships and Commonwealth Games. However, these sports have not fully maximized this potential, especially at the Olympics. Only boxing and taekwondo have earned medals for the country at previous Olympic Games, with boxing taking the bigger share. But how have these sports fared in the build-up to the Tokyo 2020 Olympics, which is less than 6 months away?
We've been doing a lot of data gathering. So we know the top position in all the Olympic weight categories. Our team has been downloading the videos on our position. We've been studying them. So we know how to beat them. But would our athletes be able to imbibe this strategy without being exposed internationally? Hopefully, if they can apply it maybe like the French Opens, they will gain confidence. They will apply it in maybe like the Israel Open. They will gain more confidence so that the Olympic qualifiers, they can execute with more confidence.
Well, we've qualified one. Oduanya Adekore, on the strength of a bronze medal at the World Championships, qualified automatically. Blessing Oborodudu was this close, lost out by one placing and placed 7th and couldn't qualify. But we have every confidence that in March, in El Jadida, in Morocco, we're going to qualify a minimum of 6 athletes.
It appears karate might not be at the Tokyo 2020 Games, but what is in place to ensure participation in subsequent games?
We are working towards that. We are not there yet. We'll be going to Morocco in February with our athletes. We're not there yet, but the constraint, which comes down to finances. There's no enablement for the board to move because of that challenge. So we have to look inwards, tax ourselves, ensure that we sustain the game.
Good training facilities, quality coaching, adequate funding will spur these sports to successes in the coming years.
And in the English Premier League, Steven Bergwijn's stunning volley on his debut helped Tottenham to a 2-0 victory over 10-man Manchester City earlier this evening. City were reduced to 10 men after Oleksandr Zinchenko picked up 2 needless yellows before debutant Bergwijn's superb chest down. An instinctive volley from just inside the box gave Spurs the lead with their first shot on goal. Spurs got their second as Heung-min Son's low effort from the edge deflected off the foot of Fernandinho and flew past Edison, all coming after a first half in which City dominated. Earlier, Arsenal recorded a 4th consecutive EPL draw as they were held 0-0 in an entertaining stalemate with Burnley at Turf Moor. A 44-year-old Chinese man has died from the coronavirus in the Philippines, becoming the first death outside of China as a result of the infection. The World Health Organization says he appeared to have been infected before arriving in the Philippines from Wuhan via Hong Kong, with a 38-year-old Chinese woman who also tested positive last week. Officials say she was admitted to a hospital in Manila, the Philippines' capital, where he developed severe pneumonia. The man is also thought to have had other pre-existing health conditions. The number of coronavirus cases worldwide is overtaking that of the similar SARS epidemic, which spread to more than 24 countries in 2003. The mortality rate of the new virus, however, is much lower, suggesting it is not as deadly. Police in London have shot dead a man on Streatham High Road after he attacked people. Reports say the man entered a shop and started stabbing people, then appeared to have left the shop and stabbed a woman. Witnesses reported hearing 3 gunshots and seeing the man lying on the ground as armed police approached. Prime Minister Boris Johnson says his thoughts are with the injured and others affected and thanked emergency services for responding to the attack. And the main news again, the General Overseer of the Redeemed Christian Church of God, Pastor Enoch Adeboye, today led members of the church on a prayer walk against rising insecurity in the country, just as the Christian Association of Nigeria also staged a nationwide protest to demand more proactive measures to end incessant killings. That is the news at 10 tonight. Thanks for watching. I am Amarachi Ubani. Good night.